You're here for fun. You're here to relax. Most importantly, you're here to paint and welcome to Paint and Spill. I'm your host, Elvy. Joining me today is my very special guest. If you were here for Sunny Sundays, you know her. This is Miss Donnisha Gordon. She is a math teacher by profession. She's dynamic, she's extraordinary, she's multi-talented, multifaceted, and most importantly, she's my friend. Today, Miss Gordon is here for the first time on Paint and Spill. This time she's here to do math. She's here to do math. Don't be scared. Math teachers aren't mean. They are above average. If you want to find Miss Gordon on other social media, you can find her on YouTube at DG Makes Math Easy. So today, Miss Gordon, we are here to paint, to do math, and to relax. How math and relax come into this? How can you do math and relax?
You can do it all. I do it all the time.
You do math and relax?
Yes, all the time.
How?
Math is beautiful.
Alright. So this is our math episode of Paint and Spill. Because you know Miss Soltau loves math, she loves science, she loves engineering, she loves everything. She loves arts as well. That's why we're painting and spilling. So here's how this episode's gonna go. We're gonna get math quiz. We're gonna get a math question, and we have 1 minute to do the math. And if we get it right, we have to start painting in the minute. So the faster you complete the math work, the more time you have to paint. And at the end, you'll have, at the end of the minute, you have to stop.
Yes, now we'll go to another question.
Go to another question. So where's the timer?
Here we go.
Where's
Then
the...
you'll put this up.
Okay. So with 1 minute. Okay, with 1 minute on the clock, our first question is. Anamar? It's set. Go. What's number one? Prime number greater than 21, less than 23. Okay. Greater than 23. 23?
Yeah.
23? You know, so that
sure
not
for the
fear
brightness.
because that not fear because that don't fear. I'm not even alarmed. Look how
It's fair.
wait 1 minute. How many seconds left? Wait. So Miss Gordon, what inspired you to be a teacher? What inspired you? What inspired you to be a teacher, Miss?
Well, I don't know what inspired me to be a teacher when I was young, but I know what inspired me to be a teacher now. I used to always teach like the furniture and stuff and bush and stuff around the house. Then when I started going to school, I used to always teach primary school, high school. I used to teach my classmates and they would learn. So growing, I'm like, oh, okay, it looks like I can do this.
Oh my God, 1 minute. That's
Okay.
1 minute on the clock, and both of us got it right. I think I'm moving faster than Miss Gordon. Alright, Miss Gordon, next
With the math
question.
or with the painting?
Both.
Oh no. Alright, so I should say my answer aloud?
Why did you answer? What did you say we answer? You never say answer out loud?
No. Me just get him.
So all them are gonna know
True.
saying we correct. You have to say answer out.
But suppose I say answer aloud on my TV, or I say my answer aloud on my TV.
We said the answer. Anybody remember say time. Come, ready? Let's go. Next question.
Alright, next question.
Number one. The highest common factor is
4. 2.
highest common factor.
Oh,
Why is not 2? Why is it 2 1 not 4?
No, 4 correct.
4 correct?
This is funny answer them and just say something. You start reading, never you start look on the question same time. Me just sound like reading question.
No, wait, Miss Gardner, wait.
Okay.
Your students,
Something
them
I want me to know. No, my students them understand.
The students them understand.
They know
So
what
Miss
I'm
Gordon,
saying.
I know that you're a teacher, right? But why did you choose math? Why math? Do you have a passion for math? Do you love numbers? What about math that you love?
It's nice, it's beautiful. This is along the side of beautiful.
It's nice and beautiful.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Miss
But it's phenomenal.
Miss Gordon, you have to try and convince the students that might watch.
All of you like math, right? See? I don't need to convince them.
If
They
you
know it's
like-
awesome.
If you like, Miss Gordon, I know 1 minute that.
Oh, yeah, paint so. Weird. You're smart.
The maths teacher is not that smart. You have to see it.
Alright. And we have to make sure, we have to be careful when we scroll because
You just have to find excuse. What's the
Because-
question? Put up the maths question.
alright,
Which
now I'm
of
gonna tell you then.
Which of the following statement is true? 6636 is greater than.
Last one.
No, wait, we don't even work out the
Your
maths yet.
business.
No, sir. 4 sevens. 2 sevens 14 is less than 3 5 that are 12. Oh yeah, right. Yes, the last one. So it's the last one. But she have one. She can't face me because she can't catch me.
You know, so the timer. Oh.
You got Miss
The 1 minute just start, but me can start me already 1 minute. You know, so me can't multitask. I mean, you ask me question while me paint. I don't know if purpose of the show. No,
Yes,
you ask me
because
question while me
you're
paint.
spilling.
Why?
Why is it
Nice.
fun to be a math teacher?
Ooh.
What's the best thing about being a math teacher? Make it check, yeah?
Making songs for my class.
You make songs for your class?
Yeah, I make
So
songs.
what's
I
the
make
best
jingles
one?
for my class.
What's about jingle?
You know, there was a time when the grade 10s and 11s at Jonathan Grant used to call me Y equals mx plus c. They literally had the name of an equation for me.
Why?
So I made a song for them. And
So-
it was just on, I was on the spot too.
What's the song?
But,
But you mean it or not?
Well, so the one I did just say. Y equals mx plus c, equation of a line. So easy say y equals mx plus c. All them letters, what them mean? Easy. Y equals. I'm gonna work.
They never hear you have to do the song in the next minute. You have to do the song in the next minute. Alright, next question. The difference between two numbers 85 is smaller than what is the large number? What the hell? 322.
322.
I said 322 first. Me said 322
You know,
first.
just ball it out. Come
No.
read that play
Yeah,
nice and
yeah,
give it the
push
time.
this
now.
Oh, the Miss
Oh, yeah,
Toilet
that's
play
okay.
again. We have some question, I guess me guess.
Me really wonder you get it so quick.
Because
I never done read.
it's a difference, and when it's a difference, we start look for the larger number. I try
That feel like a number. I really guess she guess because I know no, so you know just guess the larger number so I get it right.
So you want
But
me
she
to-
got lucky. That's
Gonna
nice.
give one joke?
Yes. Why? Can you time on the start?
No, because me they ahead, but you come like you want to catch up. Anyways, let me change my brush because
Yeah, me just change mine soon.
look here now.
Alright.
Look here. So take me enough serves in. I love to have fun in my class. So me take this now where me that no fear because we can't find my brush what I want to use. So we gonna get it to them. I open up a Kahoot for math because you know I love math. I really do love math.
She loves math.
Me have maths ears ring, me have maths ears ring, me have maths everything. I
Math's
love
everything.
Math. So me open up one Kahoot and give it to them maths to work. Right? Anyways, me decide say I'm going to join the Kahoot as well to see if the them can beat me. Donnisha?
You can't blame me if you're not happy until now.
No man. This a story. Donnisha, you know say great some people them beat me
Oh,
in a
gosh.
multiplication.
You can't tell them say get on. Well, you guess one answer before my
No,
teacher.
they'll be watching, so they're gonna see that I get the answer. Alright, hold on.
Oh, alright. Did I get it sound?
Refers to the sequence 9.
Wait, me not gonna start look. But the timer go off. That's why.
Wait, no, you're
Alright,
cheat.
ready. No, wait. See me start the timer again. Oh yeah, time of start.
Yeah.
Oh, the missing number can be obtained by. Alright, hold on.
So this hour. This gone up by 4.
Eh.
This gone up by 4 plus. Oh, you said T. If you don't say your answer because
Me say A.
you never say A, and
No,
the video is gonna
The video
show
it
that
will
you
show that I said A. Probably think I said A and I laugh for you.
You did not say.
That's what I said. I said A.
Why is it A? I don't understand why.
Because, alright.
4 times 5
Just like keep
plus
going.
1.
Yeah, 21.
So why then do it like that? Why then couldn't we just make it them guess the next one in the sequence? Because the next one right here would be 21.
So this is the thing about math. So I have to ensure that you think a little bit before getting straight to the answer. There are questions that they would have done like that.
I use my pink.
Where they make a
Alright, wait. I'm ahead. I think I'm ahead. I think I'm still ahead.
I think you might be ahead.
Why that done so crazy? Oh yeah, because we did that talk. Then why is a proof question? Wait before you click the thing. It's a proof question. If you know say you're not actually just a guess, but you know say you can do it this way and still get that. It's a proof question.
Yeah, then once if you realize say 21 is 4 times 5 plus 1. Then that's one say if I can multiply and add.
Miss out I can multiply. I'm kidding, I can, but you know, you should have looked for the episode of Queen's video. You know, my age ring went up, the maths chain go down. When you come back?
How could you not?
When are you gonna come back to Queen's?
I'm surprised.
Will it be about math? So I can wear my math earring or
whatever? We can ask stuff about science on me.
Science
try
on you?
No.
You
and me try to beat you. That not gonna work.
You're gonna win.
That not gonna work. That not gonna work.
Yeah, what about next time you come and we just relax, play a little game? What do you think?
Yes, that sounds good. That sounds good. Me a pain. Sorry,
She's cheating.
I'm cheating.
We're watching Peyton Spill. We're doing math. We didn't tell them which math we were doing.
Oh, so the questions we're doing are from the 2012 specimen paper, CSEC multiple choice.
And Miss Salter is barely swimming above water.
She is doing well.
Alright, wait, come. Me want me actually.
And everybody can take one guess and get the right answer anyway. So the big number the way they guess and you did correct.
If me tell you, is the word difference in there? I'm saying difference.
If
they are minus, then
and you know, so the second highest answer was like just 10 below it. So that's why I say it's a really good guess.
It's a really good. Wow.
Yes.
Alright, next one.
Okay.
We can skip that one there because we can. Alright, this.
Oh, this down here, son?
5/8.
5/6C.
No, it will be 5/6. No.
Good, you deserve to pause and look at the question.
Oh my God, because
you deserve to lose a little time.
Oh my God, because the denominators are the same. Oh my God.
Actually, when it's a 5/12, it'll be frighten me.
Me a rush because mom.
No, the family knows the question good. Oh, sure.
That did catch you up in the beginning as well. That did catch you up.
Donnisha,
I don't like what you're doing.
What am I doing?
Yeah, rush and let us talk a little because you're rushing. Do you see yourself teaching any other subject?
I do teach other subjects, but privately. I have privately no.
Privately,
but before.
So if somebody wants you, if somebody wants to hire you for private tutoring, you're available, right?
Yes, I am.
But if they want to watch your videos, they can watch them at
DG makes math easy.
DG makes math easy. Let me tell them one story. Tell them one story.
Yes. We can play at the same time.
When we did.
Or that's cheating.
That's cheating.
Okay.
And your diagram not your diagram. Your painting not having no yellow. Where's the yellow?
I'm going to get there.
So wait, no, me not like that. Anyways.
Alright, so
when my head did tough. Me not get all that story. But when my head did tough, who I called? I called DG to make my math easy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm add? No, go try me go add right now. Want to try me add? Okay. Are you a struggling math student?
Do you want a fun learning experience?
What did I gonna say? If you end tough.
We can say that.
Cho. In this moment, on Paint and Spell, with your host, Elvy, let us try to make an ad for Donnisha Gordon.
Alright. You remember your first line?
Are you a struggling math student?
Do you want to have a fun learning experience?
Do you want to ace those scheduled tests?
So you must say it's tough paper.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I was waiting on it.
No, because
we're doing it real.
No, we did a try to do it real. We did try to do it real, but the tough ed. You think tough ed? Do you think tough ed would fly on television?
That would be like.
Why we can't say tough ed?
But that would be like we're already stigmatizing persons and turning them away from. But if it's tough, yeah, we can't help it.
But my ed did. No, we're not telling them all this story.
Her head did.
My ed did. Wait, my ed did. Tough. You know, when we start like me laugh like I start up on kid. Alright. Back to the painting, but look, you know, my wine spilled on me paint.
Oh gosh.
Alright, this is too much fun. Let's go back to the hard-hitting question. I have a serious question. Serious question. What do you think about a class size of 45? Honest, serious, no joking. We're not joking right now.
I prefer you to ask me what you think about a class size of 50, so I can go, yay! Because seriously, a class size of 45 is a killer. It is a killer. And it's like generally the class size across most of our classrooms in Jamaica, sadly. But because I'm the kind of teacher who likes to, and every teacher probably wants to do this, you want to be able to give students as much individual attention as possible. When you leave a 1 hour session without that happening, and you have children leaving and not understanding what exactly you
especially in an era like math.
Exactly, and I do not like to leave classes without all my students understanding.
And then so a class size of 45 in an era like math, listen to me now, murder, because this thing about math, which we need to get rid of the stigma about math being hard. If we use the language approach to math, I think math will be better. But I'm not going to talk about class size.
Yeah.
There are several factors that we don't count and we should count. 1, disruptive behavior.
The control.
2, late coming of students. 3, school activities we plan and go over your time. If you understand what
it's
saying.
all intertwined.
So emergency of out of the class, students distracted. So 1 hour to teach 45 children and at area like math is not something normal. I mean, not teach math, I can just imagine. You know what I would like? Miss Gordon, what would we like?
You've always been advocating for smaller class size.
From 2018, I've been saying we need smaller classes.
And it's real. I don't think it's advocated for as much as it should be.
Do you think Jamaica can find the facilities to house 15 children per class, or at least 25? They would have to build. What would they need to do?
More infrastructure.
They would need more teachers. They would need more physical infrastructure. What else would they need? If I had a class of 15, would have done the syllabus, go on a field trip, go foreign, and come back in high school year.
True, you can do you get to do so much.
Yeah.
So much.
Anyways, back to
and
the
then
fun.
the impact would be so much more.
Back to the
But I focus on the painting so much.
No, me see you. That's what me see you. I brush up your brush like
we're ready.
And your painting not having no yellow.
It's so having. Oh, your yellow looks so. Why your yellow spot so broad? Anyway, we'll see.
I have no idea. I'm a wine finish. Let us go, Miss Gordon. Which question are we? Can you make me?
Okay.
What fraction of an hour is
45
minutes? 3 or 4?
You're right, man. Hey.
3 or 4, you see? Because you talk, me I go lower my thing. So 3 or 4. Math is fun. Let us make a song on this spot. Math is fun. It can done. Math is fun. It can done.
Your life no nice if you not have none.
Math is fun. It can done.
Time I get 30 seconds when I know why.
Choo. Bossa choo. DJ.
And you know, to be honest, me no want on-spot DJ. Like I have to buy myself, go in a really quiet place and take it in 5 minutes.
I'm say on-spot
No.
Ready for bossa choo.
So I made the jingles black before I went to class.
Maths can done. Maths is fun. It can done. Maths is fun. You run come. Maths can done. It's you know what's the time I get to me?
Yeah, 30 seconds. I'm getting one with this already start.
Can I have a dance?
So my math is off because probably we should have gotten like 45 seconds.
Can you believe that this is the 3rd episode of Paint and Spill and my paints are finishing? Because me paint for fun outside of the show as well. Me never realized.
Questions.
I never realized. Go.
She's cheating.
Wait, no.
Start.
No.
Because we have the minute to do the question and the paint.
No, but start the minute after we read.
Oh, and read the question.
Oh, you're bad man, sir.
Okay.
What? Multiply. Wait, so no, you're too thief. I cannot do that.
Okay,
in
so
a
we're going to
minute.
skip it.
I can do it, but not in a minute. She's 9 11 times 3 over 4. 9 over 11 over 9. Wait, 11 over 3 times. Wait, answer.
See?
Alright, but wait.
Alright, so 11 over 3, yes.
Me actually intrigue. So me get 11 over 3
times
3 over 2. So that's a cancel. So it's gonna be 11 over 2, which is gonna be 5 and 2 over 5 over 5 and a half. Where does the 1 go? Where does it?
But you said
right.
2. So
11
2 into
over
11, 5 times remainder.
Oh yeah. 1. So many reds. It's just that the time they did.
Oh, we have trees for color. Oh dear.
All right, Miss Gordon. What do you think about teacher migration? What exactly? Do you think teacher migration is a problem in Jamaica?
It definitely is, and a couple years from now, it will be even a worse, a bigger problem.
First of all, Miss Gordon, tell the audience, the audience members who are at their homes and watching, what is teacher migration? This is where the teacher move from where they live to
Okay.
Never mind. This is where somebody who's in the teaching profession migrates.
See, I'll put that.
So.
When you say so, when you ask, some answer no.
Oh, alright. So, Miss Gordon, we've got that one answer, and put your answer now. So, Miss Gordon, I thought you paused because Donnisha gets that by you. Let's say you pause.
Yeah, maybe pause a little bit.
So, Miss Gordon, what is teacher migration?
So this is a situation where one teacher from somewhere left for them place where them live or work to go somewhere else to work as a teacher.
So you are one teacher, but you're gonna live in our next country. So do you think that Jamaica has a that's problem where teachers are migrating?
Yeah, most definitely. I have a lot of my friends who would have, I can't do these trees. How do you do these trees? Who would have left Jamaica for whether it's better pay or for better living condition. There are persons who have a lot of different reasons why they leave, but for a lot of persons it has to do with the money.
It has to do with the money.
Yeah.
All right. Do you think Jamaica is affected by teacher migration?
Most definitely, because a lot of times, and this is not to drop word on some teachers, but a lot of times you have persons who are extremely good in their field, whatever subject they teach, but because of that we have those persons leaving, and so it causes a strong case of brain drain, and eventually
What's brain drain?
no, and practically you can say the
Educated.
so the level of intellect is affected across the country, because the persons who, you know, the educated
You ever see this
persons.
meme? Don't look on me, leave it not look good.
I don't know what mine is.
You ever see this meme where the person a graduate and he might walk past the graduation stage with the marker board and in gown and he just walks straight on one plane?
No,
You never see that? It's
no.
funny. Last May the comic.
Yeah.
Yeah, him did do it one time. So, what do you think could help to mitigate teacher migration? Do you think Jamaica cares about teacher migration? I feel like I'm asking some hard hitting question right now.
But it's true, and there's absolutely no way that we can even explore all the options in this one sitting, right? But yeah, there are definitely stuff that can be done to retain our teachers. You know, one of the best things that you could do for teachers, or timers going all over the place, is like when you feel appreciated. When did that appear?
Yeah,
we need to feel appreciated, and so there are so many things that can be done, so many benefits, probably in terms of when it comes on to helping us to get houses, cars, helping us to take care of our children. We don't have children yet, but I'm speaking for the teacher body, us, right? So make sure so we get some benefits where even if everybody else not get them, it motivates me and say, oh, may I get this from a country to serve as a teacher? You understand? And don't mention the pay.
So you're watching Paint
This is
and
up.
Spill. My guest today is Miss Donnisha Gordon. She is a math teacher by profession. We have asked some difficult questions. We've had some laughs. We're here painting and just spilling the tea about the teaching profession. Yes, I would like a smaller class. Yes. Would you migrate? I didn't ask you that. Would you migrate?
I would.
Without reservation?
Not yet,
You
but-
answer. No, you answer
Oh,
without reservation.
Probably because I've thought about this question like probably a week ago, so I know my answer.
Wow.
But before now, I would be like extremely iffy. But it may not be because of those same factors I mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. So you're watching Paint and Spell. I hope you had some time to laugh. I hope you learned something. I hope you are still watching. If you are still watching and you have not subscribed, please subscribe. If you are still watching and you are a subscriber, please go ahead and like
And share. And in the comments, if you subscribe, you can say I subscribed, and Elvy will, of course.
I'll be in the comments, definitely.
Yeah.
I'll definitely be in the comments. And Miss Gordon, so while we are painting, we're gonna show them our painting when we're finished.
Oh,
Funny
yes.
enough, how we lost all the, I don't know, we lost all the time. We threw the timer away, and we
And
just
threw the math away.
we threw them. We threw the math away. Yeah, because you have to screen grab the ones that we did. So I can,
Yes.
Oh, ready?
Okay.
You don't want to do that. Skip.
Okay.
Skip.
these questions are worded, and so she wants to skip those
Yes,
ones.
we can, but I
More worded
want to
questions.
solve. Let me
Worded-
tell you why I love math.
Mhm.
Something about solving an unknown number. Let me say solving
Finding
an
an
X.
X.
Something about finding an X. Something about
Very
solving for an unknown number gives me the thrill. So
It's
no
true
matter-
you're talking.
Yeah, so no matter
Yeah.
how difficult, I think I'm gonna do my next degree in math. I don't know if she come me, I go.
You know, we said this like a year ago.
I know
No,
that's
okay.
why I said podcast.
That's proof.
So
Okay.
I'm saying a joke more than I would. Me spoil my diagram. Me not try to get that shinier.
Oh, you
What
just
was
put a
it?
little white.
But I want me to use an gum.
Oh, but you have to box it crossways, so.
At
I
first me
need to-
never like yours, but whoa. Alright, so thank you for watching. Thank you for staying here for this very long time. My painting is wet, but this is we're gonna show you the original. I want to put the original somewhere.
Mhm.
Who did the best? Team Soltau or Team Gordon? Team Soltau?
Or Team Gordon.
I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for spending your time with me. I'm happy to be a part of your Sunday afternoon. Thank you, Miss Gordon, for being here. You can find her on Instagram you can find her on YouTube at DG Makes Math Easy. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Goodbye. So long. Farewell.
To you, my baby.
Goodbye.
For now.
Oh, whatever. We don't look like.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I actually have a dancing bone in me.
Do you have a nice book?
No, I just discovered it.
So wait, no.
So long. Farewell to you. Okay,
Alright, bye. Yeah.